What's going on, everyone? Buzz6 here, back to a day in interview. And today, I'm going to be talking about my part 3 of my 2020 videos, the good, the bad, and the chaotic. Talk about the chaotic portion because, oh boy, we've had some doozies this year, folks. A lot of WTF moments and a lot of cans of tuna, sardines, worms, or a can of box litter. I don't even know what the hell that is. I ain't going to be opening that. I will be talking about what has happened in this world this year. I mean, there's been some obvious ones, there's been some underrated stuff, or stuff that's been ignored. And I'm going to talk about how my life has been affected by it. So, this one might be a bit shorter because there's been a lot of stuff that I'm not going to go into big detail because I'm a kid and I don't know anything. I don't know from a box of band-aids. I'm not a hemophiliac, but I digress. So, this year started off with everything going fine. There's been some, riots here and there, and there's been some robberies and all that stuff, and, nothing special. Until the George Floyd incident. That I'm not going to be talking about because if I do, I'm going to start a massive storm in my comment section. I'm just going to talk about like the incident, but I'm not going into big detail. Just say the George Floyd incident, just leave it at that because I'm not going to be discussing that. Because if I do, there's going to be a big controversy, and I don't want anything to be dealing with that. So that happened in January. Was it January or February? Oh, crap. I can't remember now. It happened earlier this year. And that was one of many things that started the whole Black Lives Matter movement. Don't be talking about another thing that happened later on. So, everything was going fine until I think February or early March when I got COVID. Before the whole pandemic hit, I got an early dose of it, and my life was hell. This wasn't as bad as when I got pneumonia in one of my lungs, but better late than never, I guess. I mean, for someone that has ADHD, Asperger's, and autism, and with pneumonia in one of my lungs, I'm pretty sure COVID was the least of my worries. So, I was in bed for about 2 or 3 days, and I felt like I was dying. Literally felt like my skin was diseased. I just felt like absolute ass. So that went well. And then the pandemic hit around March, and I was out of a job. And then schools were shut down. The seniors from this year who happen to watch this video, I feel terrible for you guys. Yeah, they didn't get the send off that they needed because we had a big plans this year. But, well, we all know with 2020, when you have big years, they'll find a way to crap all over it. So, yeah, that happened. And then later on, the Breonna Taylor incident happened. That caused the Black Lives Matter movement. Again, I'm not going to be discussing any of that. You can have your review, you can have your views, and I will have mine, and I'm not going to be talking about this. I won't be saying, oh, what they did was right or what they did was wrong. I'm just an internet personality that can't really function to save his life. So that happened. Then the whole church burning building burning, and the whole graveyards and the cemeteries and painting that all over monuments. Okay, that stuff is ridiculous. I understand what those people were coming from, but come on. Really? You had to stoop to that low? And the whole a cab or a cob or whatever, all cops are bastards movement, which that was that in itself is a whole thing that I will not be discussing because, yeah, I don't want to get shot, but yeah, this is just beyond ridiculous. I mean, when I first heard about this, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, what did those soldiers do to you people? If you want to be mad at the people that did it. You might not be right, but you might be wrong either. Okay, those people are your target. I'm not gonna be saying, oh, go after all cops and all that stuff, you know, I'm not saying any of that. But those people were not in the right frame of mind. Am I excusing that what those people did are excusable? No, not whatsoever. But not everybody is perfect, okay? I'm not perfect, but people say I am. Really? I'm perfect? No. I crashed my car within the last few months, got nearly fired twice. I lost my job 2 weeks, within 2 weeks. I'm surprised I'm able to functionally have a job application at this point. But I digress. Nobody's perfect, but don't be blaming it on the dead. They had nothing to do with this. So that really made me angry because you should not be going after people that have no control over what has happened. COVID hit, and that I already talked about that in my part 2 video. And then the political debate, which that in itself was a frickin' circus. I swear, there are so many memes and gifs about it that it's not even funny at this point. It is funny, because it's fun to laugh at politics, but I digress. This whole year was just a frickin' mess. You thought 2019 was bad. At least 2019 we actually had to do something. This year, we weren't able to do jack diddly squat. So, that happened. And we finally find the vaccines as soon as the year ends. We've been in this pandemic. We've been quarantined for 8 months. Or, like, nearly the whole year. And we're just now getting a vaccine. I don't know at this point anymore. I'm one of probably a million people that are safe to say that I'm glad this year's finally coming to an end. So, yeah, this one didn't take as long. I might make another video maybe today. It depends. Sorry about that. But this year in itself was just bonkers, and quite frankly, we're all glad that it's over. So here's to a better 2021, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about what has happened chaotically this year. So thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more epic content on Boss Up 86. Join the herd. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.